I got my third wish granted by wishing on a cricket. Do you want to know what I did with the cricket afterward?
Kill it?
Oh God, no, I couldn't kill anything.
Damn.
No, I went into the forest and released it.
The forest.
Well, Griffith Park. And then a bird came and said hi to me.
It said hi to you?
Well, it flew right near and pat my head, which I took for it to mean, good job, Kara. And then it landed in the grass, probably to feel it on its wings, and then flew off.
And then what happened to Mr. Cricky, Kara?
Oh, he went to be with his friends. I didn't see him after Mr. Birdie congratulated me. He probably had a girlfriend he had to get to.
Oh, makes sense. Need to make more Mr. Crickies.
Exactly, and then I can make more wishes.
Hey guys, I am so sorry I'm late, but traffic was insane. Who knew there'd be so much traffic coming from Santa Monica? It's 2 on a Saturday.
That's crazy, Lawrence. Who knew there'd be traffic in Santa Monica?
Right? Oh, you're being...
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm not the last one here for the read-through. Where are the rest of the actors?
They had conflicts with today.
Yeah, including the guy who said that he just moved here and had nothing going on that would conflict with scheduling of any kind.
Really?
Yeah, he texted me 15 minutes before call time.
Why did he text you? Well, why didn't he text Lynn? She's the one who's in charge of scheduling.
I don't know. Probably because our area codes are closer.
Oh, okay, no, that makes so much more sense. If he's from a small town, he probably wants to feel as close to home as possible.
How does that make any sense?
Duh. He's a 301 area code, which is basically just a dyslexic 310, which is what I have. He doesn't want to have to jump across 500 area codes to get to your 818, Lynn. It's just basic math.
Of course. How foolish of me.
Well, now that I'm here, what are we going to do about the table read? We don't even have a table. Are we just going to do our scenes? I mean, there aren't that many scenes that are just the 2 of us.
Well, we're still waiting on the director.
You're not directing us?
I thought you were directing
Why
us.
aren't you directing us?
No, I'm not directing you, and because I didn't want to direct.
Then who's directing us?
The director who's directing you.
Yeah, but we only trust you directing us.
You're a wonderful director.
The best director.
A dutiful director.
But not your director.
Why not our director?
Because I felt that you needed a new director.
But I don't want a new director.
Well, that's the direction this is going.
I don't think I like this direction.
Too bad. The director directing you is the direction we're going, and that's that.
Fine.
Okay, but he better not be any terribleness.
No, he's fine. He's got a few credits.
Oh, anything that we've seen?
Probably not. Just a few student commercials and spec commercials.
Oh, that sounds good.
Should be here by now, though. I don't know what's...
Hello! I am Simon, your director. I do apologize for being late. Who knew there'd be so much traffic coming from Santa Monica? Okay, let's see here. Who do we have? Our Kevin? Yes. Stephanie? And our werewolf?
Now, our producer, Lynn. Well, now that you're here, do you mind if we get on with the reading?
Of course. But first I'd like to say a few things about myself. My name is Simon Belmont. I graduated top of my university at Syracuse University, where I majored in public communications. I then went on to get my master's in botany at California State University in Chico, California.
Communications?
Botany?
Yes! For that is what directing is. Sure, some heathens will tell you that you need a directing degree in order to be a director, but to that I say nay! Directing is all about communication. My vision is in my head, but are you? No! My head is locked. It is an impenetrable keep where nobody may reside besides myself. So, how will actors know what I'm looking for? By communication. Yes.
That makes sense, but botany?
Oh, well, actors are basically plants. No minds of their own, and they only move when you make them move. You have to water them in order to keep them alive. Water here, of course, means craft services. But if you treat them just right, And with proper care, a perfect scene will bloom from them. And I intend for this web series to be filled with nothing but flowers so beautiful, so fragrant, that people with allergies can't even watch it.
That sounds wonderful. I want to be a flower.
And I want to be a succulent.
Yes! That's the spirit. Now come, my planters. The time has come for us to lay down our artist soil. Let us read.
We're missing a few of our actors. I can read the other parts.
No. We shall read only one scene. The scene that roots this web series into the ground, the very foundation of which this tree shall grow. Please turn your scripts to page 27. This is the scene that shall pollinate the rest of our web series.
Don't you want to read a scene from the first episode?
No, I'm quite positive.
Okay.
Okay. My little plantlets, are you ready to grow?
Yes!
Ready! Perfect. Now. Perfect. Now, begin.
I'm telling you, it was a werewolf.
A werewolf?
A werewolf.
But how can you be sure that it was a werewolf?
I know what werewolves look like.
Sure. Movie werewolves, maybe.
No. Real werewolves.
There aren't such a thing as real werewolves.
There are most definitely such a thing as real werewolves.
Well, I don't believe in real
And sing. Oh, perfect. I will not change a thing except Kevin. Look. No, I see only Kevin. Kevin, you need to root further into the ground. In fact, lie down. Now you are a succulent. You exist only to show that plants can survive without water. You are a beautiful plant to some, while others view you as ugly. How does this make you feel?
That makes me feel loved and hated.
Yes, just like the succulent! Now, Stephanie.
carrot.
Who? No, I see only Stephanie. Stephanie, you also need to root further into the ground.
Okay, should I lay down too?
No, only succulents lie down! You are to be a beautiful flower. Stand by, Kevin. Now, together you share this soil, but with this soil, he lies down while you stand tall. You are basking in the sunlight. There. Now bask. Live to the fullest a flower can be. Yes. Yes. Yes, I see only a flower and a succulent. This, my planters, is how we shall fertilize our web series. Now, the scene once more as a flower and as a succulent. Begin.
I'm telling you, it was a werewolf.
A
No,
werewolf?
stop! What are you doing?
Oh, the scene!
No, I communicated that it was to be done as a flower and a succulent. When have you ever heard a flower and a succulent speak? In all my years of botany training, I've never heard a succulent and a flower speak. A cactus once, but there are no cacti here now. Do the scene once more as a flower and as a succulent. Good. Good. Now there's a breeze that comes by. Yes, good. The breeze is not strong enough to move the succulent. Good instincts. Good instincts.
Excuse me.
No, shush. Fertilizing is happening.
Yeah, I get that. Wouldn't it be better to just read the script like it would be filmed?
Oh, this is how it's going to be filmed.
What?
Yes, this is going to be a masterpiece in foliage cinema.
I don't think so. That's exactly what we had
not want them to move and speak, then why did you write a series on succulents and flowers?
We didn't. We wrote a series about werewolves.
Ooh, werewolves are killers of plants. I don't do werewolves.
Why did you choose to direct this play?
I believe this would showcase the wonderment that is plant life. I would have never agreed if I knew it was about werewolves.
But you read the script, you were calling them by their character names, you even asked if I was playing the werewolf.
I have no memory of this. Are you sure you're not playing the cactus?
All right, get out. Get out. I should have known when I saw your spec commercials on YouTube were for Miracle Pro.
But plants!
Fuck the plant.
Never! Well, once, but that was a special Fine. But when your plant documentary fails, don't come wilting to me for help.
Being a flower is hard work.
You know, being a succulent's actually pretty great. Where'd Simon go?
I fired him. Weren't you paying attention?
Us plants only pay attention to the ground and the sky, nothing in between.
Oh boy. So, Simon was a mistake. I am going to direct the first episode, and probably the second, until we find a competent director.
Yay!
Now, let's just go through the scenes that you guys are in, and then let's go get some in and outs. Okay?
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, Kevin.
You ready to go see that movie?
Yeah, I love scary movies.
Well, then you'll really love this one. It's about werewolves.